there, I'm Rhonda Larson. Today we're going to make a special drink called an Ojas Rejuvenation Drink. And I call it Rejuvenation because it is very rejuvenating. Ojas is an Ayurvedic word, and basically the meaning of the word is vitality. So it's the vitality of your body, mind, and spirit. And this drink really helps to rebuild that, and it really is wonderful for energy. The spices and the herbs that we're going to use in it today are very rebuilding for the body. A lot of them are anti-inflammatory, anti-cancer. They're just very, very healthy herbs, and you're going to taste it when you drink this. So it's a wonderful drink that we like to make sometimes before bed. It's very soothing and calming, but you can also make it during the day if you want. I like to make it when I'm craving something sweet, or if you need something filling. It's delicious. So hope you enjoy it, and I'm going to show you what we're going to use today for it. So we're going to use 1.5 cups of organic coconut milk, and if you don't have a dairy allergy or sensitivity, you can also use raw or organic whole milk, but my preference for most people is to use the coconut milk, or almond milk, or whatever you like the best. So I like this brand, the So Delicious. We get the unsweetened. I like this one because it does not have carrageenan in it. Carrageenan is a binder which can really be irritating to the digestive system, so I like this one for that reason, and it doesn't have any sugar added to it. So we're going to put the liquid in first into the blender. So we're just going to take 1.5 cups of coconut milk. Okay, we're going to take 3 medjool dates that have been pitted. So, and medjool, and I'm going to have this on my recipe, but it's M-E-D-J-O-O-L. That's a specific type of date. They're just sweet and plump, and they're delicious. So we're going to take 3 of those and just put them right into the blender. Okay, so then we're going to use 10 soaked almonds, and you want to try to always soak your nuts and seeds before you use them. Soaking them releases something called an enzyme inhibitor on the nut or the seed that actually prevents you from digesting them properly. So we usually just soak them here for about 8 to 12 hours or overnight in purified water. Then in the morning you just rinse them off. But these almonds have been soaked, so we're just going to put all 10 in there into the milk. And 1 teaspoon of ghee, which there's a video on the website to learn how to make your own ghee if you'd like. But we're just going to put that ghee right in there as well. And remember from the video that we did with the ghee in this actually helps to extract the nutrients from all these spices into your system. So it's kind of like taking medicine when you're drinking this. And then I have here 8 to 10 peppercorns. So you just put them right in there. And if you don't have peppercorns, you can just use 1/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper. That's fine. Then we're going to take, so I have cumin here. I don't have a little glass jar for it here, but I just have it in a bulk form. But this is just ground cumin, and we're going to take about 1/4 teaspoon of that. And then 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. And you want to try to get organic if you can, because herbs and spices that are not organic have been usually sprayed with pesticide residue, so you want to make sure this is as pure as possible. Then for the ginger, you're going to take 1/2 teaspoon of ground ginger, and then 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. And this is one of my favorites, cardamom. This really gives it a nice, light, refreshing zip to it. It's just wonderful. It smells so good. And then another wonderful powerhouse herb is turmeric. So we're going to put 1/2 teaspoon of that in there. And this is the organic turmeric powder. You can get this, I have it on the recipe for you, but healthworks.com or starwestbotanicals.com, organicindia.com. There's a bunch of different websites you can actually order it. But you want to make sure it's from a reputable company, like the 3 that I just mentioned, so it doesn't have any heavy metal residue to it. You can get turmeric root powder that is very cheaply made, so you want to try to make sure you get good quality turmeric. Then the other one is ashwagandha powder, and I have this on the recipe as optional. You don't have to put this in, but this just makes it an even more restorative and rejuvenating drink. Ashwagandha is an Ayurvedic herb that is wonderful for the adrenals. It's just very empowering, very invigorating, but also very calming too. It has so many properties to it. It's basically said to balance you wherever you need balance. So if you need energy, it helps to restore energy. If you need calming, it actually helps to restore calming. It helps to balance the parasympathetic and the sympathetic nervous system. So it's just one of my favorite herbs for the adrenals and just overall health. This one we had gotten from Banyan Botanicals. So banyanbotanicals.com, I'll have it on the recipe for you. You can order it from them if you want. And I put in about a heaping teaspoon of that. So you put that in, and then all you do is just put this in your blender on high for a minute or two until all of the ingredients are well blended. Then we're going to heat this up and make a hot drink out of it. So this is all finished now. It's been blending for about a minute or two, and this is what it looks like when it's all blended. Has a nice light brown golden color to it, and we're just going to put it here in a little saucepan. There might be little pieces of date here at the bottom, so that's fine. You can just take a spoon and eat that as your present at the end of this. Little burst of sweetness at the end. So you just heat that on high or medium high for a minute or two, just until it gets warm or hot, however you like to have it. And you can even take a little whisk here if you want, and just make sure you keep blending incorporating all the herbs and spices. But when it's hot, you just pour it into a mug and enjoy it, and just have a really healing tonic for your body. Thanks so much, and have a great day.